morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. D.
I think I can do better next month.
Good morning, Mr. D.
You already know how we start the class off, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Who teaches the class?
We do.
Who gets left behind?
Nobody.
All right. Everybody look at the board right now. The board says do now. Isis, I want you to come over here loud and proud, and I want you to read what's on the board for me. Put your hand down. 1 second. Thank you. Go ahead, Isis.
Okay, do now is today is you are the boss of your own business. What kind of skills and qualities are you looking for in employees?
Thank you very much, Isis. That was beautiful. Everybody said thank you, Isis.
Thank you, Isis.
So, what you're going to do in your do now today is you are the boss of your own business, meaning that you own a business. What kind of skills and qualities are you looking for in employees? So I want you to think about this. Think about you own a restaurant. You may own a tire shop. You may be a mechanic, anything of that nature. I want you all to think about what skills and qualities that you would have or what you would ask for in your employees. And during this time, it is 10:25. I'm gonna give everybody is going to get 3 minutes. When the timer goes off on my phone, we're gonna be ready to share out, okay? Everybody got that?
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. I need y'all to talk back with me. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much for participating. So, the first person that raised their hand was Aaron. So I would love to hear what Aaron has to share with all of us. So I'm going to read this question off to you again, then I'm going to want you to share, Aaron. You are the boss of your own business. What kind of skills and qualities are you looking for in employees?
Okay, so I put communication skills, teamwork, and
Hold on, everybody. Hold on. Did everybody hear Aaron?
No.
So, Aaron, this is what I'm going to ask you to do. I'm going to ask for you to stand up because I believe in you. You're very smart. You're very intelligent. There's no timid voice. I want you to have a strong voice, and I want you to tell us what those skills and qualities are.
I put communication skills, teamwork, and I put showing respect.
That's what I'm talking about. Everybody communication skills, teamwork, and showing respect. Everybody say it with me. Communication skills, teamwork, and showing respect. So, when you're at a job, just like me, Mr. T, Miss P, and Miss Katie back there, when it comes down to it, we have to have great teamwork. Teamwork and communication pretty much goes hand in hand. Showing respect goes hand in hand as well. All of these skills and qualities go hand in hand. You have to have teamwork working with one another. Because if you do not have that teamwork, is it going to work the right way? No. This is going to be the last do now that we're going to read. But Isis, I want you to go ahead, loud and proud. Tell me what qualities and skills that an employer wants in an employee.
I said eye contact because if you talking to somebody and you want the job, you gotta look at them directly in your face. Then you gotta be confident. If you're not confident, they ain't gonna hire you. And you gotta be on time, cause you know if you won't be on time, they ain't gonna hire you. And then please do not be on your phone a lot.
Okay.
It happened to me. I was working with my mom. They thought I was stealing, and I was texting my grandma to see what I was doing, and I got in trouble. So you cannot do that while you at work. So you gotta do it like you're on break time and stuff.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So if you're not on your phone, that means that you're doing what? You're paying attention. While you're on the clock, hand down for me. While you're on the clock, if you are on your phone constantly and it has nothing to do with work, are you working?
No.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Jordan. Another thing somebody can say, if you're on the clock and you're not working and you're not doing anything, they call that stealing time. Some people have to clock in for work, some people have salaries, right? Salaries mean that, oh, well, I get paid no matter what, the same rate. If I clock in, I get paid a certain amount an hour. So, make sure that we're paying attention. Just like we're in the classroom, right?
Yeah.
So if we're in the classroom, we have to do what? Learn. We can't learn if we're not doing what? Work or paying attention. Thank you very much. So, what we're going to do right now is, I'm going to name some of these skills and qualities that an employer is looking for. Right now, I'm going to ask this one more time. Who teaches class? Who gets left behind? Thank you very much. Everybody is give the reason why, and when you show up, you get right to work. Effectively. If you don't effectively communicate with someone and let them know, hey, this is going on, you can end up, what can happen to you?
You get fired.
Thank you very much. Simple as that. You have to effectively communicate with one another. So, number one is communication, all right? Number two, what y'all think this is? Let me get some guesses. Put your hands in the air. Everybody. Wave like you just don't care. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay, Isis. What? Give me a guess of what number two is.
Being on time.
That's a good one.
How about teamwork?
That's a good one. But
Opportunity?
opportunity? That's a good one as well. Now, Jordan, you said something about stealing, right?
Yeah.
You said no stealing, right?
Don't be on the phone.
So if you're stealing from somebody and you tell them that you didn't steal, you're doing what?
That's lying.
That's lying, right?
But I think they can actually go to their cameras and look for themselves.
Right. But here's the thing, if you're telling them that you didn't steal it, you stole, that's lying. So what's the opposite of lying? Telling the truth. And telling the truth is what? Honest.
Honesty.
There we go. Honesty is number two. All right. Honesty. When it comes down to honesty, you want to make sure that you're accurate and you're giving information to the business. If you're a cashier, you work at a grocery store.
Really.
I don't know why. So, you're a cashier. You work at a grocery store, right?
Right.
And the person's bill was $100. They give you $100 exactly. You decide, oh, well, they're not going to miss this 20 that's on the end of it. We'll just put 80 in the cashier's drawer.
Oh.
Everybody, wave like you just don't care. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay, Isis, what? Give me a guess of what number two is.
Being on time.
That's a good one.
How about teamwork?
That's a good one. But
Opportunity?
opportunity? That's a good one as well. Now, Jordan, you said something about stealing, right?
Yeah.
You said no stealing, right?
Don't be on the phone.
So if you're stealing from somebody and you tell them that you didn't steal, you're doing what?
That's lying.
That's lying, right?
But I think they can actually go to their cameras and look for themselves.
Right. But here's the thing, if you're telling them that you didn't steal it, you stole, that's lying. So what's the opposite of lying? Telling the truth. And telling the truth is what? Honest.
Honesty.
There we go. Honesty is number two. All right. Honesty. When it comes down to honesty, you want to make sure that you're accurate and you're giving information to the business. If you're a cashier, you work at a grocery store.
Really.
I don't know why. So, You're a cashier. You work at a grocery store, right? And the person's bill was $100. They give you $100 exactly. You decide, oh, well, they're not gonna miss this 20 that's on the end of it. We'll just put 80 in the cashier's drawer.
Oh, no, we can't do that.
You can't do that, right? But here's the thing. There are some people who do it. They come up short on their money. You have to be specific, time specific, when it comes down to you dealing with money. If they put you on the cashier's drawer and you're counting money, you have to make sure that you're putting that money in there. And you're putting, because at the end of the day, they're... Good afternoon, I'm Stephen Danridge. I just want to take the time out to reflect on my lesson for the following assignment that we've had for this past 3 weeks. Pretty much, after looking at all of the footage from my lesson, I feel like I did a pretty good job just getting my message across, being loud and proud and speaking loud and proud, making sure that all of the compliance was together as far as make sure the students were participating and they were engaged in everything that we were doing with the lesson. One thing that I can say that I struggled with throughout the lesson is modeling. And what I mean by modeling is, yes, I was up at the board, I was explaining things, I was writing things, but as far as modeling and being a visual, or teaching visual learners, I feel like I could have been better with that. It may have been something as far as I could have been talking about skills and qualities that was the lesson today, what we were discussing. I could have been discussing skills and qualities, and I could have acted out a scenario with a student, and that probably would have helped a lot more. But overall, I think that I did a pretty good job. I think it was a great experience. It was amazing. I just love the fact that I'm continuously learning new things every single day. And, you know, I have a great mentor in Brett Kurlander here at the I Can Dream Center, who has just pretty much held my hand every step of the way and showed me how am I supposed to engage the students within the field of special education and, you know, have an energy that is contagious within the classroom. Some of the things that you're going to see in the video, or you have seen in the video, are a motto that we follow by every single day, and that motto is, who teaches the class? The teacher would say, who teaches the class? And the students would say, we do. And the teacher would then proceed to say, who gets left behind? And the students will then proceed to say, nobody. By us teaching those students, these vocational students, that on a daily basis, that's teaching them teamwork, that's teaching them communication, that's teaching them about trust. And those are 3 things that you do need in the workplace. And those were some of the things that were on the board today, discussing what employers look for employees in the workplace. And, you know, I think that every student in the classroom, they grasp something from the lesson. Now, everybody may have not grasped it completely, just like one of the more higher proficient students, but I think that they all gained something. And what we do pride ourselves in here at the I Can Dream Center is work with one another and make sure that if one person doesn't get it, that we make sure that we don't leave them behind and we keep working with one another. There's going to be many examples that you may see, and it doesn't really, I don't really get to highlight the whole lesson, because the whole lesson was probably for a good period of time, but I do want to say that this is a tremendous experience. I do need to work on modeling more for my visual learners. But as far as keeping the students engaged, I feel like I did an amazing job today. And I just look forward to being able to get in front of them again in the future. Thank you for your time. This is Stephen Danridge, student teacher
working at the I Can Dream Center. And have a blessed one.